Chris. Whether you travel a lot or sit for long stretches at work, doctors want you to be aware of deep vein thrombosis, otherwise known as DVT.
Yeah, it can be dangerous if it's missed. I spoke with a doctor and a patient about the solutions to help prevent it.
Deep vein thrombosis, aka DVT, is when a blood clot forms in a deep vein.
The increase in travel is a huge risk. So we see DVT increase around the times of holiday travel, especially around this time of year. Risks, if you will, that can lead to the development of DVT. The first is stasis. That's where your blood just isn't moving. So either you're in like a long plane ride, a long car ride. The second is injury.
The risk of developing DVT increases when you are immobile for longer than 4 hours, which is what happened to Daniel Kieran.
So I had a lot of swelling in my leg, and seeing my general physician, there was concerns that it was only on one side, and that led me here.
Vital Heart and Vein is where Daniel Kieran was diagnosed and treated for DVT by interventional cardiologist Khalid Khalif.
It stands for deep vein thrombosis. There's two systems in your legs as far as the veins go, deep and superficial. The deep system, I want you to think of like your freeway. It's really important and the cars are moving really, really fast. If you get a blockage in there, it can be catastrophic. Not just for your leg, but then that clot can break off and go to your lungs and cause a fatal pulmonary embolism.
Luckily, Daniel caught it before his DVT became deadly. He had surgery, which Dr. Khalif says wasn't available 10 years ago.
The ability to go below the knee has been a game changer because people never used to touch DVTs. DVTs, the idea of plumbers like us going inside and pulling clots out of people's veins, this is new. This did not happen 10 years ago. This is all within the last 5 to 10 years. The easiest thing for a guy like me and my plumber friends is to take the clot out when it's fresh.
So that's what Dr. Khalif did for Daniel using this machine.
This wire here allows for us to actually spin up the clot on the inside of the vessel and macerate it, and then this part here actually allows the suction to come in through the canister. Yeah.
These are Daniel's before and after photos of his successful surgery.
There was cheering in the room. It was like being at a sports event. We're like, yeah.
There's more you can do to keep DVT from forming, especially if you'll be sitting down for a while, whether that be in a car, plane, or in Daniel's case, 12 to 18-hour days at work.
You can prevent by wearing compression stockings. Compression stockings are annoying. Nobody likes wearing them. I don't like wearing them. My patients don't like wearing them, but they help.
So the next time you're driving, or maybe you're a passenger headed on a really long road trip for the holidays or vacation out of town, a lead cardiologist with Vital Heart and Vein suggests you try calf raises like this periodically to keep the blood circulating.
And make sure you're getting up every few hours to move around like Daniel does now.
I would suggest that if you're traveling out of state, out of Texas, then take into consideration if you have any signs of swelling on one leg or the other, one side or the other, see your doctor immediately.
It's really things to look out for. So heaviness, cramping, and swelling are the main things. And again, knowing that you put yourself at an increased risk for the development of a DVT is important too. A lot of people now are taking hormones. Hormones does have a propensity to increase the risk of blood clot formation. So,
what's your biggest message to people watching this who might feel the urge to blow it off if they see the symptoms?
And it's easy to blow off too, especially this DVT. My message to everybody is please don't wait. Getting an ultrasound is not a big deal. It's not expensive, it's easy, it's cheap, and it could potentially save a life.
That's right. Catch it early. You know, if you feel something's wrong, as he mentioned, go to your doctor.
Yeah.
Do not prolong it. And I got to mention about the compression socks.
Yes.
Last year, I actually traveled to Singapore and Malaysia with my mom for Mother's Daughter's trip, and I could feel my legs getting numb on that
Yeah.
long 16-hour flight. So I put the compression socks on,
And?
moved every so often, and it really does help. So it is a stickler because it's tight,
Yeah.
but it's great advice and it can help prevent that
I
too.
looked on just simple medical websites. About 1 in 20 adults apparently will get either deep vein thrombosis or the pulmonary embolism that he talked about, which I've had a family member have that too.
Oh my goodness.
Everything's okay, but yeah, it's a common
So a
thing.
good heads up for, especially for folks who are coming back from all the holiday travel.
Good morning, Chris.